Hello, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me yet, I'm Maggie. I'm coming to you with all the fragrance reviews. I'm coming to you with something a little bit different than normally I will go to, and something different that normally I'm choosing in my fragrances. But just because I have a lot of friends which ask me about it, and I have some of you who ask me about this kind of note, so then I'm going to show you some of them which I have in my collection, which is a little bit smaller than, let's say, vanilla, sandalwood, ambers, woods, this all these heavy notes. I'm talking about floral fragrances, and something definitely today just for my ladies, something very feminine, something very pleasant, for maybe day-to-day time, for little warmer weather. I have some of the floral fragrances in my collection already. As I said before, it's not a very huge collection because I'm not the floral fragrance lady yet. You know, I have some of them, but I always go for like deeper notes. So let's start. Let's not make it longer, and let's start with the first one. The first one which I would like to show you is maybe let's start with the oldest one which I have in my collection already. It's the La Rose from Francis Courjean. It's a very popular fragrance. I have it since probably 2022, maybe, I think. I bought it after, or like during the time when there was like the big Baccarat Rouge, situation. Then I got this fragrance as well. I want to get to know more of the fragrances from this house. That's why I bought this one. I was thinking it's going to be too good. It's going to be a good start with floral fragrances. It's not going to be too sharp and too much flowers in the same time. On the back of the bottle you see a little rose on the sticker over there. The fragrance is a very fresh one. It's not going to stay on your skin for all day for sure. Let me grab my papers. So here we have on the notes roses for sure, as the name of the fragrance say. We have florals, but we start with the fruits. So we have Calibran bergamot, lychee, pear, Bulgarian rose, other rose, grace rose, violet, sweet pea, flower musk, and cedar. You know, the one thing which I really love about the fragrances from Courjean, that they have same bottles, like the shapes of the bottles are the same, and the sprayers is really nice as well. I really like this. Was really like chic kind of design of the fragrance. So the fragrance start with fruitiness, that's for sure. It has a little fruitiness from the bergamot, lychee, and pear, but it's not a strong fruitiness. You know, it's more like fruitiness mixed with the flowers, like the roses. The roses are very strong in here, but they are not like Arabic roses. You know, it's more like fresh roses, which are not going to be too much for you. They are not going to be too potent. They're not going to be like really hard, you know, that if you spray the fragrance on you, it's going to be kind of disturbing for other people. It's fresh. It's very feminine, very feminine. It's very good for every single day. You can easily wear it in bureau if you're working with other people. It's not offensive at all. Projection, it's not extreme, like, you know, the lasting power is going to be okay, like let's say 6+ hours. But because of the projection, which is not so strong, the roses are not going to disturb anyone who is around you and who maybe don't like the rose fragrances. So this is the first one, the longest in my collection already. I still have half of the bottle because I'm not really reaching for it too much, as I'm not big floral fragrance lady. You know, I always choose the other ones. I always choose vanilla, sandalwood, wood, amber, you know, milkiness, coziness. This is what kind of fragrances I'm using. But sometimes, especially in the summer, in the hot weather, when I feel like, you know, having something fresh, and there's a fragrance which I'm reaching for. And the other two fragrances I'm reaching for much more than this one, just because they are a little bit more creamy. They doesn't have milk note inside, or like creaminess from whipped cream or something, but the fragrances have kind of creaminess to it. They have this creaminess which you can feel in the fragrance. I'm talking here about the Gucci Flora fragrances. I have two of them. Here we have Gucci Flora Magnolia and Gardenia. So I'm always reaching for one of those. Sometimes I mix two of them together. I like the way how they smell when they are mixed together. Even more interesting, even more like, you know, different. Here we have the Gardenia with really cute packaging, and then we have the Magnolia. The packaging is really cute as well. The boxes of the fragrances stole my heart. That's why I reach for it at the first point, you know, then, and I always have it in my bag. Like during the summertime, I really like the little bottles, because I can just, you know, put them in my bag and always have them. The boxes for me are this kind of vintage design, which I really like. Really cute vintage kind of looking. But let's go to the fragrance. So let's start with the Gardenia. They are similar, but they are kind of different. So in the Gardenia, we can feel the freshness from the fragrance as well. Let me see the notes for you quickly. So here we have, yeah. No, where are you? They are hiding from me, the notes. Okay, here we have the sprayer, amazing again. When I first smelled the fragrance, you know, when I have been, I think some maybe Douglas gallery, I don't know, I don't remember which gallery it was, but when I first smelled the fragrance, I'm not a floral fragrance person, you know, but when I first smelled this one, oh, I like it so much that I didn't even think twice, you know, to get one. Here we have Pure Blossom, Red Berries, Italian Mandarin, Gardenia, Jasmine, Frangipani, Brown Sugar, and Patchouli. A lot of flowers mixed with patchouli, but the patchouli is not really potent in here. The patchouli is not going to disturb the fragrance. It's not patchouli fragrance, it's flowery fragrance, and the patchouli is giving deepness in the fragrance, so the lasting power is a little bit longer. Patchouli mixed with brown sugar, it makes the scent even more sweet. It is sweet fragrance, but it's fresh. It's more fresh than sweet, if you know what I mean. It's flowery, definitely a little sweet flowery fragrance with a really nice lasting power. Projection is moderate, I would say. It's not going to project like, you know, very much, but it's projecting enough, so you can feel yourself and you can feel your air around you as well. Really nice, sweet, fresh, sparkly little bit, you know, like it gives me like it makes me feel like yeah, it's kind of, it smells very similar to the blush from Carolina Herrera, if you know the fragrance, the shoe, you know, the high heel shoe in pink. It has some similarity to it. It's as well like fresh, flowery, and sparkly fragrance with really nice lasting power and moderate projection. I really like this one. If I go for like, you know, flowery fragrances, I love this one. The second one is going to be the Gucci Flora Magnolia. Here we have a little bit different mix of the notes, just because they add to it a little coconut, which makes the fragrance as well a little bit more creamy. You know, it's still flowery, it's still a little bit fruity and sparkly, but this coconut makes it a little bit more like lactonic-ish. Yes, it's really nice as well. But it gives you really that creamy, more creamy vibe to it. So the magnolia and the notes, we have dewberry, coconut orange, magnolia, jasmine, ilang ilang, lily of the valley, musk, patchouli, and blonde wood. This fragrance is stronger on the berries, so you can feel the berries on top of the orange, like mix from the berries and orange together, for sure. It's really nice as well. And after a while, you're going to stay with a little patchouli, coconut, woody mix. But the beginning, the opening of the fragrance is so nice. Don't even, like, you know, the name is magnolia, but the magnolia is not potent in here. It's not like smelling like magnolia fragrance, you know. It's not like flowery fragrance about magnolia. The magnolia is there, but it's not really potent. You will not feel like, you know, it's the main focus in this fragrance. I would say on the beginning, main focus is definitely the berries. Berries with a little mix of coconut. And afterwards, you're going to stay with really creamy, flowery, coconutty fragrance. The patchouli here, again, it's going to give the fragrance a little bit longer lasting power, so it's not going to disappear on your skin very quickly. Let me compare the Gucci Gardenia now. Yes, so the Gucci Gardenia is a little bit more flowery. Here you have the sparkliness and freshness of the flowers, and in the Magnolia you have more berries. You feel the berries in the fragrance for sure. Both of them amazing fragrances with really nice lasting power, very feminine fragrances. So this is 3 of those which I always reach for if I go for flowery fragrances. Let me know if you would like to see some more of them, and I will see you then in the next video. Thank you for today.